What movie are we watching this week, Joel?
What? I think your sex life should be part of the podcast. We're talking about something primal and animalistic this week. We're talking Dr. Dolittle.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was fun to see Eddie Murphy collect a very large paycheck.
Yeah, well, let's just say hello to our listeners. You are listening to the 20-year-old movie podcast, the
Welcome.
podcast about movies hosted by two 20-year-olds. So big and bold, I'm gray and old. My name is the host, and I am Joel Walkowski, the Motor City Motor Mouth, sweet baby J at Power Forward from the University of Southern California. 2,200 pounds of Polish hammer and muscle mass. Sweet baby Jay, how we doing?
I'm doing good. Wow, you know how to take it. And I'm Matt Anderson coming through the computer today. We're trying something different, listening through the computer. We've got a new method here. We're doing it live.
Oh yeah, baby. And you don't want to be in the room with me because I smell terrible right now. I played basketball this morning.
That's the beauty of technology. It's like allowing you to stay friends with people that still smell.
Yeah, no, but this is nice. I'm doing the podcast from my bed. I got Tillicum, America's Sweetheart, dozing next to me. I don't have the air conditioner on, but that's fine. You want to have optimal audio quality. But we are here to talk Dr. Dolittle. Damn.
Yeah. It was fun, I guess. Right?
Eddie Murphy, keep getting them checks.
Yeah, totally.
So you want to hit us
with the 1 minute synopsis?
Yeah, it's
I should kick it off with a 1 minute synopsis, right?
Absolutely. Kick it off with a 1 minute synopsis, Matt.
So we start with a young Dr. Dolittle, Eddie Murphy's young child self, and he's talking to animals, and his dad quickly discourages that. Right? He gets rid of his dog. So Eddie Murphy hates animals. Cut to he's a doctor now, and he's got a big practice.
His principal's ass.
Yeah, he sniffed his principal's ass, and that was the final straw with his dad. Right? So Eddie Murphy's got a family. He neglects his wife. He starts hearing animals, and this merger's got to go through. But him hearing animals, it's like a real big problem. It kind of reminded me of the movie What Women Want, but with animals. But anyway, we got a lot of fun characters around. We got
pigeons. Gave him the What Women Want power in this movie too.
He can just hear everybody.
Like it was just
for sure.
Screenwriter this side of Martin Scorsese's partners.
Honestly, like he would be able to read his wife's fucking mind and be like, "Oh boy, I better stay so she doesn't leave me."
Yeah, you could tell a dog it's trying to get its nuts saved, not get fixed at the vet. An owl has maybe some sort of spike caught in its wing and it needs assistance. And a woman can talk about soap operas.
Yeah, it was all over the place. But like
the secret recipe for my grandma's lasagna by reading her mind because she is an animal.
I mean, I found one of the bright spots to me was getting to hear Norm Macdonald and Chris Rock also collect an easier paycheck.
This was maybe the best performance of Norm Macdonald's career.
Yeah, playing the narration of the dog, doing a little narrating.
Sorry, you have 20 seconds left.
Oh, and he eventually learns that his dad says sometimes daddy's gotta change, and then they made eye contact, and now he supports his daughter, who helps him support himself. The merger doesn't go through, and they help animals, and he saves a tiger and stuff. The end.
Yeah, that tiger is pretty badass.
Yeah, who was that? Was that Steve Murray, or who was the damn tiger?
Who's Steve Murray?
Yeah, it was Albert Brooks was Jacob the Tiger. So I think Steve Murray is Bill Murray's retarded brother.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing because there were no transsexual women in it, but this was an Eddie Murphy vehicle. He delivers one of the last performances of his prime, and like, if nothing else, like, it's really a joy
He
to
got
watch Eddie
he got
Murphy with
totally
his
drugged
fastball.
in the paper, right?
What are you talking about?
He got caught in 1998 with a transsexual, and it was like a huge tabloid
Hey, good
headline,
for
right?
him. I made the people got the reference, I feel. Guys, if
Okay, yeah,
you
yeah, yeah. I
know
was just
about
making
Eddie
sure.
Murphy's late night cruising with a transsexual, please hit us up. We do.
He was ahead of the
Yeah, I
curve,
mean, we endorse
is what
that.
you're saying.
Hey, nothing, really passes the time like an experience with a transsexual woman. Matt and I, we agree if one thing, if nothing else. It's one of the best sexual
Yes.
experiences outside of a tent that a human man can have, and Eddie Murphy understands that.
That's got the 20-year-old movie podcast stamp on it,
What
okay?
if Dr. Dolittle had to explain to animals what it was like to be with a transsexual? Because animals, obviously, though they are undoubtedly trans sometimes, they're not able to act on it and find their preferred gender. So that's something that Eddie Murphy as Dr.
Yeah.
Dolittle could really bring to them.
Right. The first trans raccoon.
Well, sometimes they just want to know. Like a raccoon doesn't needs to be inquisitive. Like, what's it like to be with a woman who still has this masculine identity in their nether regions? I'm a raccoon, so I have no way of knowing this. Is it hard and rigid like a man's, or is it more soft and smooth, like a cylinder of porcelain enwrapped in silk? Anyhow, I'll keep going through your trash. Was that a bad bit? I really felt like that bit bombed.
Yeah, I mean, I I don't know. Like, I was trying to remember, like, which was the raccoon, the one with the French accent, or was that
No,
the?
the French accent was the monkey with the drinking problem, of course.
Oh, right, right, right. So, out of all the animal voices, like, who did you
You got
recognize?
Albert Brooks, you got Ellen DeGeneres, you
Yeah, I didn't
Norm
recognize her right
Macdonald
away.
in like a lead role. Like I'm the biggest Norm fan around. Well, I thought I was a big Norm Macdonald fan growing up, and then I realized everyone likes Norm Macdonald as much as I do. So, not unique
Right,
at all, in that you shouldn't define yourselves by what you enjoy in pop culture. Anyhow, this is
right.
my
No,
movie
a
podcast.
very nice lesson.
Who else was in this movie as a voice? I think I heard Don Rickles in there, right? Was he a voice?
Let's
Oh,
see here. I see Gary Shandling.
Jenna
Uh,
Elfman from Dharma and Greg fame, one of the great sitcoms of the 90s.
yeah. I don't know. I thought I heard. Um, who's the parrot from Aladdin? Who's
Oh,
that
Gilbert
guy? Gilbert
Gottfried was in
Godfrey. I
there
thought
for
I heard him
sure.
in there
So
somewhere.
is Marge Simpson, Julie Kavner,
Yeah.
John Leguizamo.
Somebody was doing Marge as a
He did do
voice, like
Marge.
Homer.
And our boy Pee Wee Herman did the raccoon.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of voices in this,
Yeah,
but overall, okay. So, like, how did you watch this? Did you just like stream it on your computer? Just check it out.
Gabby let this girl who had surgery stay at our house, and she left her Amazon Prime logged in. So I ordered it on Gwen's Amazon Prime. I'm being nagged to pay Gwen her $3.99. But honestly, Gwen, if you're listening, go to hell. That's my $4.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's great. It's like she's gonna try to dispute that with her credit card company
Doug,
now.
my the subletter who burned down my apartment left them are still logged into their Netflix over here. So you best believe I'm gonna be on that forever.
Nice. I mean, it seems weird that you just don't have your own login because you've got your shit together, you know? But I guess part of having your shit together is being frugal,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so anyway, let's see here. Who else we got here in our cast? We've got Richard Schiff, we got Peter Boyle, Jeffrey Tambor, Oliver Platt. Oliver Platt, he was like a lesser known 90s
No, but
guy,
he's always
right?
had a good run as a character actor. He's always really respected, and he does some fun things.
Okay. The Three Musketeers.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he was. He was the lead. Yeah, I guess he's just up to TV now. I don't know. Like, yeah. Just going back to Doctor Dolittle, like, I guess, like, it's like okay. I get it grossed a lot of money. It was like considered successful, but like, was it good? Eh.
Yeah, I mean, it was nothing of not an Eddie Murphy vehicle. Eddie Murphy has the ability to be one of the most likable and charismatic on-screen performers. And though he's like known for his comedic turns and being one of the funniest guys ever, really, he's just very gifted at like delivering dialogue and advancing the plot. It does feel like, and Eddie
Yeah.
Murphy's kind of a sad story because like he can do anything. Like I would love to see Eddie Murphy like pushing himself, challenging himself, and really taking on the roles. Like if he had like Jim Carrey's career arc, I think that would be really interesting to see.
Well, I mean, how would you feel if I told you that he's doing a Beverly Hills Cop
Oh my
4
gosh!
movie?
Yeah, I love Beverly Hills Cop. It's my favorite movie. I do not need to see a Beverly Hills Cop 4.
I can't wait. It's going to be like scored by Daft Punk and
If it's scored by Daft Punk, I am in. I am taking ecstasy and watching that movie.
dude, you know that would fucking crush
Mm-hmm.
that. You just get like Daft Punk and then get the director who did get like Simon Pegg to direct
That'd
it.
be amazing.
Boom. You got
Yeah,
a
but Eddie
hit.
Murphy, like, he won't hand off the reins to an auteur. You've always got to be in charge. When did Beverly Hills
Why
Cop
do you think
4
that
come
is? Do
out?
you think that's like the stand up in you, you know? You can't relinquish
Yeah,
control.
probably.
I mean, he's so good though, man. What's your favorite
Beverly
Eddie
Hills
Murphy
Cop.
movie?
Yeah, it's my favorite
No,
movie.
come on. You could do better than that.
I mean, Trading Places is really great too, but I love Beverly Hills Cop. He's a Detroit Lions fan. There's action, there's comedy. For a period of time, it was the highest grossing movie.
What about
That's
Coming to
okay, but
America?
I'm a Beverly Hills Cop fan. Does that character cheer for the Detroit Lions? Do I get to imagine Axel Foley rooting for Matthew Stafford every Sunday? I watch Trading Places. No, I can't imagine him like raising his glass of orange juice in Trading Places that he made from all his futures money to toast a Golden Tate touchdown. So yeah, Beverly Hills Cop is my answer, and the first scene of that movie takes place in Dearborn, Michigan, my hometown.
Wow. See, I didn't know all that. I just remember all I remember is like dun, 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 dun. And then I remember like the way he like lost a guy who was tailing him was to go through a red light. And it was like
He also put a
I don't know.
banana in a tailpipe. He had a great strip club scene and introduced me to the song Nasty Girl by Vanity Six, a one time Prince protege. And it probably gave us the best Judge Reinhold performance. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
the
Judge
two
Reinhold.
cops are
Oh,
sitting in the car, and one says to the other, "It says here that the average intestinal tract contains 15 pounds of undigested meat." And the other guy, and I think Taggart goes, "Why are you telling me that?" And he says, "Because you eat a lot of red meat."
I uh, I loved him on Arrested Development when he did Judge
Yeah, that was hilarious. And
Reinhold.
I think this Arrested Development season kind of got a bad rap. There was some really funny stuff in there. The maybe storyline was fantastic. Hmm.
I haven't seen it. I
Yeah, if
got to
you could
check it
just
out.
watch the maybe stuff, that'd be ideal. But it's fun.
Okay, so let me quiz you here. Would you know the other two movies that Eddie
Uh,
Murphy was in this year? 1998. What's going on in his career? And I'll give you hints if you want, but I feel like you should be able to get one out of two
Nutty
very
Professor
easily, and then
Two.
I'd be very surprised if you got two out of two. Nope, he hadn't made that yet. That would be in 2000.
Damn, I truly have no idea. Give me a hint.
Okay, so one of them he voice acted in a very popular Disney film. This is the one I expected you to get.
Oh, damn, he was busy. It was. I'm looking it up. He was busy that year.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see that movie. So, Holy Man, Mulan, and Holy
Mulan.
Man. I've seen neither of those movies.
You haven't seen Mulan? Oh my god, we are in for a treat. Oh, we'll have to do that soon. Like that will be one of our next movies. Holy Man, I don't remember that one other than like I remember maybe just a little bit of like the advertisement they had for him. It's just like him in a
He was like
white
a
suit.
CBC show. Eddie Murphy made some all right stuff around this time. Like I think Life ages tremendously well. Like that movie was not really a comedy, and then like
What?
that with the one he
Oh
made
yeah,
with
yeah,
Martin
yeah.
Lawrence, and I think Bowfinger's hilarious. Bowfinger's probably the last good Eddie Murphy movie.
Bowfinger was very good. That's like Steve
Yeah.
Martin did that one, right? Hell yeah. Writer Steve Martin. Um, let me see. Yeah, I think he's had to have done at least one good movie
Maybe
since then. Come
Dreamgirls, but
on.
like,
Yeah,
who's ever
Dreamgirls he was
talked about
nominated, but that's like
Dreamgirls?
a
And that was
serious.
12 years ago.
What about Shrek?
No, Shrek's not a good movie.
Okay. Not
It's so
Tower
funny. Have you ever
Heist.
done that show at the old bar in Queens? It's like one of the places that Goodfellas was filmed in.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did. Yeah, Chris
Yeah, the
Costelli's show,
Shinebox show, and they
Shinebox.
made the bar make such a big deal out of it being where they shot Goodfellas, but they also shot Tower Heist there, and they treated it as equally as big a deal. So funny.
I didn't. I
There's
didn't
like
know that.
Goodfellas
That's
stuff up
so
everywhere, but
funny.
there's as much Tower Heist memorabilia.
That's so funny. It's just like pictures of Robert De Niro next to like
Yeah, it's
Ben
like
Stiller.
I think they show like the woman from
What?
Precious, and then like Jack McBrayer.
That's so funny. Yeah, I guess you're right. He
He
hasn't
has
been in
all the money
much.
in the world. He doesn't need to
So
do anything.
hopefully,
Enjoy it, Eddie.
well, Beverly Hills Cop 4. Let's see him come back and maybe he convinces Kelvin
We don't
Johnson to
need
come
that
back to
quitter.
the
Also,
Lions in
we're
that
gonna win
movie.
4 games. Oh,
Dude, the Jets are gonna go 9 and
let's make
7,
a
and they're
bet
gonna
on
barely miss the playoffs.
the Lions Jets game.
Um,
Opening
When
game,
is that?
Monday
Is that
night,
the
baby.
opening game? Let's
Which
look
one?
up the line
Abby?
here.
Hi, I'm getting food.
Jets, Lions.
No.
I know the line. The line is -6.
Sit.
I want to know the money line. Oh wow! So the Jets are getting 6.5 points right now.
Wow, Vegas loves the kitties.
Yeah, I think I would go with the Jets
What'd you
here.
get? Where's it from?
Are you gonna give me the spread?
I don't like that spread.
Intersection?
That spread is too much. Yeah, I can't bet the lines.
6?
The lines are going to be terrible. They'll beat the Jets, but
If you give me 2 to
okay,
1,
if the
we could go
Lions
money
win,
line.
you eat a turd.
I'll
And
give
if
you
the
20.
Jets win, I eat a whole dog shit.
All right, how do I digitally handshake you? No, I wouldn't even get pleasure watching you eat shit,
Hey,
dude.
you
I don't
already
want that.
agreed. You digitally shook my hand. So one of us is eating shit live on this podcast.
Yeah, but it's too bad the Jets are so heavily outmatched here that I wouldn't take your bet straight
Yeah,
up.
you'll just eat a
'cause I'm not
smaller
sucker.
turd. It's fine.
Okay. I don't want to
I
eat
will
any
give you what?
turds.
You're not confident in your team?
No, I'm not confident in my team. I have a rookie quarterback making his first start ever. We don't have an edge pass rusher.
That guy sucks too. Darnold threw interceptions every game at USC. He was terrible.
He's going to be great. He's going to be the next
He's gonna be the
Carson
next
Wentz.
Carson Palmer. Blow out his fucking knee.
How dare you? Also,
that's
Carson
true.
Wentz
I guess
blew out
it's
his
part of
knee.
just having the name Carson. Is you only have one leg.
Right. Right.
I got to talk
When you
to my
say
friend
like
about
that.
his son.
So back to what about his son?
Never mind.
Okay, so like back to this movie, Dr. Dolittle. If you were to remake it today, do you think it still could be the same thing that it was? And you know what I mean? Do you think it could fill the same hole? Is there anything that you would have to update?
Well, the animals would, of course, have to address the Donald Trump situation. So I think it would need to be politically enlightened. Like,
Okay.
I know we have a guinea pig, and like we need to address animal experimentation. I want to see what the Michael Vick dog fighting animals have to say.
Oh my gosh, how
Yeah,
funny
wouldn't
would
Michael
that
Vick be the best Dr. Dolittle?
Wow.
And like they think he was crazy. It's like, actually, these dogs like getting raped.
Oh my god, dude. You should try that at Pine Box. I think that's so good. Little edgelord, but
Yeah, I mean, I got some bits to try out that aren't going to go well. Like, wouldn't the funniest place for a mass shooting be at a comic convention?
I don't know.
Well, it would just
Yeah,
be like people
I guess
dressed
so.
as superheroes getting slaughtered, and it'd be like, oh, I guess they're not great.
Ah, I see. That thought didn't even cross my mind. That's great. I was like, why not a high school, Joel? Joking. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah,
and they would have to address Trump.
and animal
They would have to-
testing. They probably want to weigh in on LeBron going to the Lakers. I'm sure I don't like what Horse has to say about that. Maybe the monkeys could be into kombucha.
Do you think there's like a monkey or like a golden retriever that wants to play
Definitely.
sports? I think
He's
that
the
could
one
be
who
a
finds
good
out Airbud is
storyline.
actually more interested in debate club. Hey,
How great!
Airbud, how was the
Great
debate?
is that?
Rough.
That's how dare you? You know what? You know what kind of struck me about this movie is like it grossed a lot of money. It did $294 million worldwide. It's like the top 10 of that year, and this is like kind of just a throwaway.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie
movie,
Murphy isn't even funny in it. Like
right?
they don't. He doesn't even like try and perform his traditional like kind of comic persona. But
Yeah, it seemed like he was doing like
yeah, a little bit. They
white
did a
guy
good job with
voice,
the music though, and it was fun to see Raven Simone like in a young, cool role. Like she truly had just a monstrous career. Mm-hmm.
Who? Raven Simone, his wife.
And this had like some Aaliyah on the soundtrack, I believe. The one thing I thought was really cool was that it was set in San Francisco, and then it's actually like a good representation of what San Francisco was like right before it got taken over by Silicon Valley.
Yeah, I did notice that there was like the scenes of him driving, and it's just like it felt very like it felt very rural, and like it hadn't
Yeah, it
been
felt like a
touched
small
yet
town.
by the city, you know. Yeah,
Should
that
we
was weird.
review Billionaire Boys Club?
Yeah, I think so. Is that a Bravo show? Here, let me
No,
pull that
that's
up.
the Kevin Spacey movie that grossed $600.
Billionaire Boys Club. Yeah, let me see. Let me watch this here. What's the difference between a bad guy and a good guy that does bad things? This is just the same movie that
Pardon?
Scorsese just did with Leonardo
The
DiCaprio.
Revenant?
No.
No. Well, I guess Kevin Spacey would like a bear.
The Wolf.
No, that's not really his tastes. Maybe if Leonardo DiCaprio was like attacked by a 14-year-old boy in that movie.
So the Billionaire Boys, what's that about? They just become billionaire boys? I don't understand.
Who doesn't mind some Billionaire Boys?
Oh God, the comments on YouTube are great. If this trailer was monetized, it would have made more money than the actual film.
That's actually true.
Spacey just saw Boys Club and jumped straight in, racking in that $126. They looks like they are the $100 boys.
And isn't
now.
like Billionaire Boys Club like a fuck boy clothing brand? If I'm not mistaken.
I have no idea. I hope so. I hope it's like how like the soy people took over. Wait, is soy bad or I don't?
Yeah, no,
I don't
soy
know
is
what's going
bad
on
now.
Okay, but like,
Yeah, almond
is
sick.
almond
I prefer
good?
oat. I just had some cashew milk. I have to admit, I did lie to you
Oh,
when you asked me, "Are you eating?"
about
Do I have the file? Oh, I have a couple
okay.
unfinalized tracks here.
All right. Maybe,
Did we maybe
I don't
lose
know.
the entire
It's weird
pod?
now because I don't know. What were you saying?
I was I clicked on a I was looking up that thing about the Billionaire Boys Club, and I clicked on a clickbaity article that crashed my browser.
You got
What do
the
you think
Billionaire Boys virus, where it's just a billion boys pictures are downloaded to your hard drive.
It was it was like a compilation of actors who blank. What do you think it
Fuck.
was? No, all actors
I don't
fuck. They're
know. What?
humans. Actors who acted drunk.
Ooh, that's fun. Like they got drunk on set, like methody. That's great.
Yeah.
And then once you got there, it was like surprise attack, and all the virus got in.
Yeah, it did get in.
Um,
That's okay. It was worth it. My computer goes days without working, so it's fine.
all right. Well, let's get back to Dr. Dolittle and let's just wrap it up here, baby.
You don't want to talk about drunk actors?
Did you have anything particular you wanted to share from that article?
I couldn't read it. I
No,
was
of
hoping
course
you'd
not.
read it.
I'm not
It crashed
putting
my
my
damn browser, so
computer
I don't know.
remember that scene from Friends where Joey has to act with that other guy and he was drunk and he spits on him and stuff, and that's the key to acting is spitting on him.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. Who else acts drunk?
The picture was the girl from Wolf of Wall Street.
Is that even acting at that point? It's just easy. It's like I'm gonna get drunk.
It was so funny. There was that comedian who was outed as a rapist. And for years he closed about how he got cast in that Scorsese movie. And then when Wolf of Wall Street came out, he'd been cut out of it. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, AG.
But I think you were a little too hard on Dr. Dolittle. I think this was eminently watchable. It had a decent cast. It had enough of a story, and it's not for us.
For
This is
kids,
a movie made. This is children you can put on at a
right? I know. I
latchkey.
get it. I get it. It's Chris Rock being cool for kids. I get it. It was. I guess I just wanted more.
It's
I don't
just
know.
so easy. It's so accessible. I watched that movie Room yesterday about the kid who's born in captivity because his mom has been captured and raped, and she births a son. And there's that moment where the kid escapes and re-enters society, and if you needed to show this deeply traumatized kid something, Dr. Dolittle would be a perfectly fine thing to throw on.
Fair enough.
Eddie Murphy is that charismatic. He just exudes a pure goodness about him. And everyone else is so clearly a rat. Even the literal rats.
I didn't like when he put his mouth on the rat's mouth.
Oh, I would do that.
But
you wouldn't put your mouth on a rat's
sick.
mouth?
You're going to get really
Not
sick.
necessarily. How do you know?
The mouse had abdominal pain.
Yeah, but didn't the mouse just have gas? So he didn't kiss the mouse for any particular reason.
Said gas, and then the mice disrespected him again. I would have let those mice die.
Yeah, did you have a favorite animal?
Definitely, I like the owl because she's nice to him. Do you think he could be like a carnivore with the ability to hear birds and stuff, speaking English?
Yeah, it doesn't address that. Modern Dr. Dolittle, he would go veggie completely. He'd be a vegan.
I bet he would eat eggs.
Everyone would leave his life not because of him talking to animals, of him talking about how he doesn't eat animal products.
That's one thing that they didn't address because I know I would freak out if I knew chickens were, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did like. There was another good movie about talking
Babe.
animals. Mike Nichols, his follow up to The Graduate, he made Day of the Dolphin. It's about a talking dolphin, but the dolphin talks realistically, so it's just kind of annoying. Like the dolphin talks is just like fa love pa fa love pa.
Yeah, it wasn't the fun voiceovers we got, but it was just some like kind
Yeah, didn't a monkey do an Austin Powers reference? Like one of them definitely dropped a "Oh,
Yeah.
behave."
Yeah, I guess this movie was good. I'm just being a grump, I guess. I'm sorry. It's hot
Yeah, it's
out.
a good movie, and it featured the Aaliyah "Are You Somebody" on the soundtrack. That's got to count for anything. There was a remake of Lady Marmalade by All Saints with the Timbaland remix on there years before the other Lady
I guess
Marmalade
I'm
came
just
out.
upset that he just kept on neglecting his wife and like they never kind of address him paying for that, you know? He's just this like super creep around his wife and he's like leaving in the middle of the night after initiating like sexual advances and then he's like I gotta go to the office because like a bunch of animals started talking to him, but
Could you fuck with an animal
no,
talking
you're
to you?
right, but like how does he do that now, you know? He hears all the animals.
What about insects? Are insects
Right.
talking to him?
Get us in a room with those writers, I say.
Yeah, I
We
need
need
to know
to
that.
sew up all the loopholes. um anyway, like I guess I'm coming around. It's a good movie. It's good to put on for the kids. It's still got some stuff for adults. And like you said earlier, I think it does do a pretty good job of encapsulating a little bit of San Francisco pre-tech boom.
Absolutely. It's San Francisco. It's talking animals. It's Eddie Murphy. Show this movie to a deeply traumatized child, and they'll be fine. It'll be a perfectly placid 90 minutes from it.
Yeah. Well, cool. I enjoyed it. I watched it on my laptop. It was good.
Yeah, you just wanted to bring up your new
Yeah,
laptop,
another
huh?
chance. Well, we're using it right now. I feel a little disconnected if I'm going to be honest to you, Joel. I'm facing this wall. I'm thinking about you until it come. I'm neglecting my girlfriend who's watching TV. Have you guys heard of YouTube TV? We just got it, and it's changing our lives.
Oh, I have Hulu
YouTube
TV.
TV is only $40 a month, but it's basically regular TV.
Does it have AMC?
Does it have AMC?
Because that's my issue with Hulu is I can't watch Better Call Saul tonight.
Um.
And my Fire Stick is no longer cracked.
Oh no! Like they figured out a way to patch it up.
I just went on there and it was
Oh,
gone.
let's see here. YouTube TV. What channels do I get with the? I feel like you get AMC.
I feel like AMC might guard their shit because they're a little bit more premium. Does that
No,
make
it does make
sense?
sense. TV.YouTube and blah 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 blah. Sorry, I'm just logging in to see.
It's all right. Hulu's about to get a whole lot better
Oh, because of the merger?
because football is starting.
Wait, football's on Hulu?
Yeah, it's awesome. Hulu Live.
What?
You watch games on NBC, Fox, ABC, ESPN, probably NFL
Oh
Network.
yeah, I got AMC.
What?
Oh yeah, I got
That's
AMC. It's on commercial right now, doggy. It's a Better Call Saul. 27 minutes left.
Dang, dude, that's brutal.
Yeah, I've also got SNY, MLB Network, NBA TV. Oh, I was watching a bunch of NBA dunk contests today. Yes,
I think I need
Fox Sports 2, Fox Sports 1, ESPN News, ESPNU, SEC Network, ESPN 2, ESPN 1, TNT. Yeah, it's fucking badass, dude.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. And you can just watch it on your computer, you know? I just logged in on my computer. So Better Call Saul's in season 4. Would you recommend that to the viewers?
Yeah, I love Better Call Saul. It's one of the better shows on TV. It's nearly as good as Billions and Succession.
Can I ask you this? Would you want Bob Odenkirk's career?
Yeah, of course. He has like one of the best careers in the history of comedy. What are you asking? Do you want to be?
Would you want that and then to turn to a serious? I guess that is just like, hey, do you want the perfect setup where you get to do comedy and then you can become a serious actor and then still dabble in comedy if you want?
Yeah. Do you want to have your wildest dreams come true? Yeah, I think that's a fair bet.
Okay, what about
Yeah.
what would you want Dennis Leary's career? You could be like be in
Yeah.
a fire engine house and then you could smoke on stage.
I'm nervous because I pitched a company something for their fucking Facebook page. Yeah, I would take the motherfucking gluttonous corpse from Seven's career. I don't know what you're talking about, but nobody knows who the fuck I am.
True. I hear you.
Yeah, I want Bob Odenkirk's career. What I got was his hairline.
Hey, there's still time, dude. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, no, somebody told me the other day, "Oh, you look like a buff Bob Odenkirk." Yeah.
Oh, there's something about Mary's playing on IFC.
Yeah, I mean, one girl once told me that I looked like Dwight Schrute, and I took it as an insult at the time. But looking now that I'm rewatching The Office, I do think that Dwight Schrute is a pretty admirable character and kind of sexy.
Yeah, and not to mention he was probably the funniest one.
No way, Creed Bratton, Kevin.
No, it's a toss up between Dwight and Michael.
No way.
Do you know, like, Creed was always funny, but
Creed's hilarious. Creed and Kevin are the two funniest.
Kevin was not anywhere close to funny. Creed is definitely up there. Yeah, I'll give you that.
You don't think Kevin's funny?
It's Dwight, Michael, and Creed are the top 3. I feel like people will agree with me. I don't know.
I disagree. I think Creed and Kevin are gold.
Okay, well, we'll need people to tell us which one of us is more correct. But I guess like that'll do it for the episode, right? Like, did you have anything else you wanted to add or talk about with Dr. Dolittle?
No, I mean, this is just such a simple movie. There's not much to it. I feel like we want to take the audience just to hang out with us for a week. I mean, we did Run Lola Run, which is a serious movie.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, and you know what? I learned that you haven't seen Mulan. I can't wait.
All right, I will begrudgingly watch Mulan.
It's really good. I mean, have you heard any of the music before?
I've heard one song.
Okay, well, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think that's my favorite Disney animated movie.
Better than Oliver and Company, you say?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know that's the music of Billy Joel, right?
I'm picturing Mulan to Billy Joel now.
Oh, dude, that would be sick.
All right, well, this has been our computer episode. Joel, you're a sweetheart as always.
Yeah, I thought that was good. I liked this setup.
Yeah, me too. I think we're gonna get into it more, and but like overall, like I think this is gonna be a pretty easy way to look up information as we go and take tangents and just have a bunch of fun with the listeners.
Hell yeah! And keep an eye. Do you have anything to plug?
I'm just doing the other podcast. I sit down with Mike Racine.
Mikey, is he? So here's what I got going on. Friday night, it is the Big Walkowski draft at Pine Box Rock Shop.
September 7th, right?
Yep. How cool was that video?
Oh, it was great.
And then September 8th, 11 a.m., Bushwick Playground, we have the Big Walkowski.
And I just want to say good luck, Joel.
From Bushwick Playground. I didn't have a great day today, but whatever. What can you do? Are you going to be there?
I'm hoping so. All my schedule's lined up, so I wouldn't see why not.
Are you going to play?
Probably not, but I'll go to the draft and see if I get drafted.
Oh, wow. I bet you could play.
Yeah, I don't know. I just haven't tried and shouldn't. I shouldn't like remember when we shot around and like I only hit one shot out of like 20. I haven't shot a basketball in a very long time. So, but I guess it would be fun.
Yeah. I think you should play. And then September 9th is I'm doing Beauty Bar. September 25th is doing Dan Joe Charles show. And I might have some exciting news coming out soon.
All right. Well, maybe looking forward to that.
Yeah. What up?
Cool. Well, this has been Dr. Dolittle. This has been Matt and Joel. Thank you for listening and always. And if you want to help us out, go ahead and subscribe. Rate us 5 stars on iTunes or Apple Podcasts or whatever. And go follow us on Twitter at 20-year-old movie. And I think we want to figure out a way to watch the movie together, but we're slowly developing the system, and look out for stuff on Facebook for that. So,
all right. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We will see you soon.
Later.